I am so excited for this one. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Earthbound. I don't really need to say anything about this. This is a game where, if you don't know what it's about, you pretty much have to see it for yourself. But I'm definitely happy with this game. I'm actually going to destroy these files. Goodbye, files. Now let's start. Well, I'm allergic to banana flavor, so let's go with peanut flavor, actually. Please name him. Well, it would be a crime. His name is Ness. Her name is Paula. His name is Jeff. His name... Please be mature, everyone. His name is Pooh. Name your pet. His name is King. Favorite homemade food? Well, steak. Ness is all about that steak. What's your favorite thing? Rockin'. This is, in fact, what is considered by most people as canonical. The year is 1990 something. Onet, a small town in Eagle Land. Ness's house. And here we see Ness peacefully asleep. But the night's not so peaceful. A massive earthquake just happened. And I see no better option than to go outside and see what's going on. Sirens. Hey, bro, did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? Now I should mention, pressing A opens up this menu, which is where you go to check things, talk to people, check your bag and your equipment and such. Pressing L will let you just skip going into the menu and talk to people or check things whenever you want. Do you think Mom will let me stay up late tonight? I can't seem to fall back asleep. It hasn't even been a minute, Tracy. Ness opened the present. There's a cracked bat inside. Ness takes it. Now, the cracked bat, as you would expect, is a weapon. Adds 4 offense. Remember to equip your weapons, because they don't automatically equip. And if you don't equip it, you will be pretty weak. But we head downstairs and outside, and let's see what's going on here. Things are really... I'm actually not sure how to explain what's going on right now. Did you hear the big bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I'm going to try to be the first to get there. What's wrong with you, dude? I want to return home, but the road's closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. Yeah, meteorite lands on a hilltop. Could have killed people, but... For God's sakes, I can't get home. Don't panic. It's just a... What? Meteorite that... Who? Fell. I just want to... What? Go home. This poor cop. I feel bad for this guy in particular. He just wants to be at home, but then a giant meteorite lands, and he's got to come out and, well, stand here blocking the road. This poor guy. Onet police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We're going for the world record. Okay. Good to know. Onet police block roads off. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home, pronto. No, I don't wanna. A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around, and I'm hungry. I hate my job. Yes, a lot of these people have really funny lines, and a lot of them are just so good that I can't help but talk to everyone. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? You're smart. You know exactly what my mind is thinking. Let's keep going to that hilltop. Even though he clearly advised me not to go. Hey, you! Don't you know what time it is? If I had a nickel for every time someone said that. Ness, open the present. There's a bread roll inside. Good to have that. I'll get into what that does later. Hey, Ness. Hiya, buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you. Whoops. I almost told you about my... by the way, Ness, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Treasure Hunter. This is Liar Exaggerates' house. Do I even need to explain that? That's such a good name. That meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Ooh, spooky! Spooky meteorite! Shh, shh! Clear out, get out of my way! Clear out, get out of my way! Clear out, get out of my way! Clear out, of way out, get my! Whoops, my mistake. I mean, get out of my way! Nice timing, Ness. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. You're not friends. But aren't you neighbors? Come on, help me out here. Well, let's see what he's doing aside from pestering everyone. Hey, Ness. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops. Oops. I mean, officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Ugh. Well, considering the officers have the path blocked, there's really nothing else to do. Let's just go home. As much as I don't want to listen to what Pokey says, I guess there's nothing else to do. Let's just take a leisurely stroll home. And just forget this ever happened. What's up with this? I still do not understand this guy. Like, what is wrong with this guy right here? A meteorite lands on a hilltop. People could be in danger because of it. And his only concern is, let me go home. Just unblock the road so I can go home. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Later that night. Woken up again. But this time it's not by an earthquake. Although the knocking's loud enough that it could be one. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. What an annoying sneeze. My land, who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just going to lie still for now. What is going on? You. Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, The police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know, the sharks are the local ruffians, and they were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Pinky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When Dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Pinky? You really think we're friends? Go away. If you refuse me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife. Will you come with me? I'm not scared of you, dude. Okay, okay. I won't say anything to hurt you. Will you please come with me? Fine. You win. Okay, good, buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? Ugh. I know the dog is unreliable, but you should take King along. The cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. Mom! Well, I guess it is important. I didn't have my lucky hat on. I know I can't do anything without that. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. Ness got the cookie. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. Do you want me to hang on to something? I don't need you to do that yet. Be careful. Yeah, sure, you're cool. Whatever. Thanks, Mom. Glad to know you care. Do you want me to go with you? I guess I have no choice. Let's go. King joins you. Alright, you go out in front and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. Pokey joins you. Hold up, the phone is ringing. Ness answered the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like that? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero, at least. Slam. Beep! We never see Ness's father, despite talking to him a number of times. But we head out here and we see that there are enemies. Let's start off with the coil snake. First enemy of the game you can expect is kind of weak. Also, way to waste turns, everyone. King charged forward, just missed. Pokey acted all innocent. The coil snake used a biting attack, 4 HP damage to Ness. King growled and lunged forward, perfect. Okay, now Ness gained 1 experience. Now, as a side note, in battle, King has 3 different attacks. He can use a biting attack, he can growl and lunge forward, or he can charge forward. Growling and lunging forward and charging forward are stronger. And he can also waste turns by just barking. You engage the runaway dog. Listen to this music. Anyway, the runaway dog is making a loud, piercing howl. Oh! I didn't think that was going to happen this soon. Anytime Smash appears on the screen, that's a critical hit. I don't know exactly how it calculates it, but your attack becomes a lot stronger. And that runaway dog was nothing. There we go. Ness's level is now 2. Offense up by 1, max HP up by 1. Realize the power of Life Up Alpha. So, let's keep going. There's obviously more up this hill. More runaway dogs. Sure. But anyway, I forgot to mention, the coil snake's only ever attack or try to coil around you, which makes you unable to move. The runaway dog will either make that loud piercing howl or use a biting attack. That's what it does. That's all it'll ever do. King, you... Okay, there. King missed that one. But anyway, one runaway dog is enough to go from level 1 to level 2. Also, I'm not too thrilled about fighting one of these right now. Say hello to the Spiteful Crow. Spiteful Crow will either have a big grin on its face, which does nothing. It can peck at your eyes, which is the strongest attack you will see up to this point. Or it can try to steal an item from you. And at this point, you may very well have that bread roll from that present up top. If that gets stolen, you might be in a worse spot. Ugh. Also, another thing about the Spiteful Crow is it is fast. As you can see, it dodged King's attack like it was nothing. Spiteful Crow is fast. That means it's more likely to dodge your attacks. There we go. But it's done. But, for your troubles, a Spiteful Crow will always drop a cookie. Which, it's a cookie. We can look at the item descriptions by selecting help, but cookies, they restore very negligible amounts of HP. Usually like 6. The bread roll heals around 30. Now, as a side note, every heal you do, whether it be through an item or by using life up, will heal based on a range, which is usually within, like, I think 10 or 20% of the number it says here. You recover about 30 HP. I believe it's within 20% of it. Oh, there's another runaway dog. Runaway dogs are actually probably the best things to train on because they give the most experience and there's no risk of losing your items. And you have King with you who will attack most of the time. I'm not sure how many times King just wastes his turn. But I do believe his biting attack is more accurate while the other ones are more powerful. So we go here. Let's just take this guy out. Yeah, as you see, the biting attack only did 3 damage. It's not as strong as that. Like when he growls at... Ness! God! Ness, can you... Thank you. I believe I gotta be getting close to it. Ness's level is now 3. Offense up by 2. Vitality up by 1. IQ up by 1. Max HP went up by 14. Max PP went up by 5. That's it. After a decent level like that, this is a good time to go into what the stats are. Offense is obviously the damage your attack power. Defense is how well you stand up to physical attacks. Speed does 2 things. The higher your speed is, the more likely you are to go first in a battle per turn. And the higher your chance is of dodging an attack. Guts factors into your critical chance and also gives you a chance of holding on with 1 HP even when a hit would have done mortal damage. Vitality translates into your HP. IQ translates into your PP. Luck... I'm trying to think of what luck does. Luck, I believe, impacts your chance of avoiding status or having certain items work for you. I believe that's how it is. As a side note, life up heals around 100 HP. So it is by far the strongest heal you can do. Or treasure hunter, this is like, yeah. Hey, Ness. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. Thank you, liar exaggerate. Glad to know you are still amazing. Anyway, we come up here. A woof! If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Bye, King. But we come up here. What? Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Jeez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Picky joins you. Now, as a side note, Ness? Do you hear it buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? I think you're crazy. Oh, come on, you must hear it. Well, now I do. What could that be? A bee I am. Not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And in the future, all is devastation. Let's just let that soak in for a little bit. Our future is very bleak. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and power. I don't care that the screen says friendship. All 3, it is clearly power. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? I hate to go over it again, but I guess I'll start. That's what I get for being curious about what happens if you say no. We'll be here till sunrise. Yeah, not. Well, sure. Thanks, Buzz. The music stopped playing because it took too long. Oh my god. That's what I told you. Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be, even though you made me say it again. My voice is a little bit strained now. Thanks a lot, Ness. Buzz now joins you. Ness? Looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said? I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right on my chest. Glad to know you're useful, Pokey. I guess let's just go this way. I wonder if that coil snake's still... No, I off-screened him. Okay. Whatever. Ness, buddy. I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you come visit me later? Alone? That little sound effect right there means something kind of story important is due to happen. But anyway, now that we've joined up with Buzz, I guess let's head back home and tell Mom everything that happened. It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygus' plans. But, Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. And welcome to the first boss fight of the game. The Starman Jr. blocked the way. Now, the Starman Jr. has a lot of devastating psychic attacks. It can use freeze just to hit Ness. It can use fire to hit everyone. This thing will do a lot of damage. Or it would, if Buzz didn't put up a PSI shield on everyone. You can't lose this fight. Because this psychic shield just makes all of his psychic attacks evaporate into nothing. So no matter what he does. Also, wow, Buzz. Picky. Freeze, thank you. Buzz gets a critical hit and does 150 damage. Picky doesn't want to be outdone. Gets a critical hit himself and does 2 damage. I love this. Anyway, so Buzz, as you can see, will cast that psychic shield. He will do that every other turn, so it never goes away, so you're never in danger during this fight. And he also has a regular attack and a charging attack. Picky will either attack, which is a weak attack, or just chant a magic spell, which is just funny. Buzz tried PSI Shield at Sigma again. Renewing the psychic shields. Picky is chanting a magic spell. Pokey does nothing. And fire. Thanks a lot. Buzz deals 69 damage and ends the fight. Whew. I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygus, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygus' influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Well. Also a side thing that I just love. If you come home and talk to Mom, you can heal up. Oops. I don't want to go out anymore. I don't care if everyone thinks I'm a stubborn mutt. You're hungry already? Why don't you have some steak? Pokey, you don't like steak, do you? Too bad! I love that. Anyway. Let's do what we were instructed to do, and now they have to go home. So let's take them home. Well. Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. I'm not going to question what you just did. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finished last. That's the story of our life. Yay! I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. Buzz. My husband is very soft-hearted. I'm so tired. Nag. Buzz. Hang on, before I do that, what do you two say? My dad really got after me. He said I get dessert for the rest of the decade. I don't want to look at the meteorite anymore. Buzz Buzz. I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygus, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onet. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? All right. You are a very intelligent young man. And... oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 your sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. But did you want to hear the story one more time? Good. It's already dawn outside. But it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Ness got the Sound Stone. Buzz Buzz is now gone. And I'm gonna leave it. And I'm gonna leave this house before I scream at his murderer. I can't bear to look at her. But morning has come. And next time we see what we can do now that morning has come. Now that the whole situation with the meteorite has died down, the police are apparently going after the sharks, whoever they are. And we no longer have Buzz Buzz with us. This project will be in memory of Buzz Buzz. I'll see you next time.